Oh, hey guys, welcome to Monday afternoon. I slept in a lot today and I've been watching Trailer Park Boys this morning. Figured I'd rewatch the entire series because season 11's set to come out in like early next year. So I figured I would just rewatch the whole series again. Fuck it, right? But something I want to do today is I want to try the R9 380 and the XPS 8300. See, I was tossing around this idea of building a new video editing computer. That's going to be expensive as fuck. I don't really have the money for that, so that idea is going to the shitter. Then I was tossing around the idea of using the MacBook to edit the vlogs. See, the objective is to get this gaming computer back on the desk over there after I clear all the shit off of it, and I want to move all the juice making shit back over here after I clear all the shit off of it, and then basically get rolling on moving the getting an editing computer in this desk where I sit normally, and having the gaming setup back there where the green screen is, and that way there I can just not have to worry about having a green screen behind me when I make my live streams and such. So if I can get the XPS R9 or the XPS 8300 run with the R9 380, I was thinking about taking it off of the desk over yonder and moving it down here and putting it here and running that for video editing, and then having the CyberPower PC back there for gaming. It's going to be a lot of work. The other thing I was thinking about saying was just say fuck it and let it take all the time it wants to render, and if videos aren't up at 9, videos aren't up at 9. It's the way she goes. So I'm tossing around the idea of either way. Not sure what I'm going to do. I might just say fuck it because the way the setup is now, it's fine. I wish I had my steering wheel over here, and I might move it over to this desk and then go from there. Or I might just leave that computer there. Might just leave everything in order the way it is. I don't know. I'm still tossing around the idea. I'd like to have a green screen behind me. I was also looking up ideas like on Amazon they have a... one second here. Let me get the site up and I'll show you. On Amazon they have green screen and blue screen kits like this, which is basically... they do got the dimensions on here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. 5 by 7 feet. And this is kind of like that, like it's, if this is what I think it is, it basically holds that shape. Now I don't need a piece that big. All I need is something to go behind my chair that will be green, and the camera will see it and chroma key it out. That's basically all I really need. So I've been tossing around that idea too. I don't know, I've been tossing around a bunch of ideas to try and bring up the gaming quality. And yeah, not even sure why I'm bothering. It's friggin' ScrewTube, right? And that's the other thing that gets me, is like, it's friggin' YouTube. Like, who the hell really cares? It's not like the channel is really growing or taking off or making a boatload of cash, so, or even getting a boatload of views. Actually, if anything, the view count's dropped recently, and that's probably my fault because I work more than I make videos, and I have problems making good quality videos lately. Because on my days off, all I want to do is just fucking sit around and veg and just relax. So yeah, that's why I don't want to invest a lot of money into this. So yeah, I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place here, people. See, in trying the R9 380 and the XPS 8300, some people said it worked, other people said it won't work, some people said you need a legacy switch, other people said it's fine. So I don't know. I think I might just say fuck it and not bother doing anything with the computers today. Because I gotta go downstairs, pull the R9 380 out of the XPS 9000, and then come up here and then put it in the XPS 8300, which is going to be a pain in the ass to get to. And then fucking go from there. So I might just say screw that noise. Actually, you know what? That's what I'm going to do. Screw that noise. Fuck it. Why bother? And we're just going to roll with what we have. I think that's the best bet. I was also thinking about using my Dell XPS or my Dell Inspiron laptop for video editing, as it's got an AMD 7730 video card in it, which is it's not too bad, but the Sony Vegas detects the AMD card and has OpenCL enabled for graphical editing when it comes across a video effect, and it actually speeds up the process. It's able to do like a 5-minute video in 6 minutes, which is not too bad. So I've been thinking about going that route and just using that, or I was thinking about trying out, because I bought Final Cut back in the day of the Mac Air. You guys remember when I owned that Mac Air? It had fucking, what was it? Had a blown blown keyboard, and I had to buy a new keyboard tray to get it going, and yeah, so on and so forth. So that's all fixed up and ready to rock, and I was like, oh cool, I got a MacBook again, yay. And it's better than the one I had. It's a Core 2 Duo. It's not a Core Duo, it's Core 2 Duo. So I bought Final Cut for it, and I tried Final Cut, and it fucking took forever. Well, I haven't tried editing on that MacBook of mine, the i7, and I've been contemplating on doing that and see how well it works and going from there. So I think, you know what we're going to do is we're going to grab that MacBook, bring it up here, and see if we can edit on that and see how long that takes to render. So today's vlog will be edited in Final Cut, and we'll see how well that goes over. So if you notice the intro is a little different, the outro is a little different, and everything's a little different, it's because I'm learning a new freaking video editor. And if that works out pretty good, then I might just say fuck it and use the MacBook for editing and be like all those big YouTubers that are like, oh, I got an iMac for making my videos and I use my PC for like making spreadsheets. Not that I'm lazy, I just don't feel like trying a bunch of fucking bullshit that probably won't work. That and... no, I'm feeling lazy today. Who am I kidding? It's a freaking gloomy, doomy day out today too. It's all piss and rain. I woke up. Actually, I was awake at noon. Then I just laid there in bed watching Simpsons till about 2, and then got up. Fucking thunder! Holy shit! It sounded like a dump truck was slowly rolling past, rolling over a bunch of ball bearings, just going off. I was like, what the frick? Yeah, friggin' thunder woke me up this today. That's what I said. So I think I'm going to scrap the whole idea of moving my computers around and stuff, and just not going to give a shit. Fuck it. But something I desperately do need to do is make some more Ejuice, so might as well get started on that process, because that's running low. So let me just get all this shit out of the way over here. I need to get a garbage bag up here and start packing it up. Got a lot of garbage to get rid of. Just got to grab my glassware here for my Ejuice. I'm making 4 bottles today. I'll bring this downstairs, we'll wash this out. And also I'm thinking that today might be a kitchen cleanup day, because the kitchen's looking a little disarrayed. Okay, so let's see if we can do this. Alright, let's go. Also, I got nothing for dinner tonight, and I'm debating on going out and getting some pizza at Caesars. You know, they got those walk-in deals. Maybe score some of those. Maybe pick up some lacquer for tonight. I don't know what we're gaming on, but... or if we are gaming for that matter. There we go. The juice is underway. Got 4 bottles coming out. I got a New York cheesecake, a Fruity Loops. Yeah, I'm not sure what else. I can't remember what I used. Oh, I made a different one today. It's like a cherry, kiwi, fucking strawberry mixture. I want to see how it tastes. Something to try. Well, it's not steeped, but it's done. Gone ahead and loaded some up here into the drip box. Let's give her a hoot. So we'll pre-saturate the coils a bit. Oh yeah, let's hoot on it. Oh, that's good. This is marshmallow cereal is the flavor. Lucky Charms. Yeah. Oh man, I'm this batch and the last batch 0 nicotine. I've decided to run without nicotine now. I was told in the past that nicotine preserves the coils, but honestly, I've been running this juice through tanks. I've been running it through, like, this Nautilus X, which I got like a week ago. I've been using it in there with 0 nic. I've been using it on this beast here, the Therium, and with 0 nic. I've been using it with Joytech coils, and that's about the only coils I've been using lately is Joytech coils. And I haven't had a problem with them gumming up or anything. You want to know what burns out coils? People who make juice and sweeten it with sucralose. Sucralose doesn't, unless you do it right, and the way to do it right is you need to make your own sweetener. You need to run the sucralose through PG and heat it up so that the sucralose basically incinerates and molds in with the solvent of propylene glycol. At that point there, you got a better success rate of not blowing through coils. The problem is some people buy pre-mixed sucralose PG that hasn't been treated right, and they don't go through the fusing factor, and then when they hit it in their dart, what happens is you get these little black specks everywhere. Those black specks are burnt sucralose cells. And after a while, that plugs up your coils, gums everything up. It gives you this nasty burnt taste, but your coils aren't burnt. It's just a buildup of friggin' shit on the coil. So what I sweeten with is the Flavors Apprentice actually has a sweetener called stevia, and that's what I use for my sweetener. But I'm not using any sweetener in this one here. This one just tastes fantastic. Like, that's some good friggin' e-juice right there. And because it has no nicotine, I don't get that throat hit, so I don't feel like a bag of shit when I hammer on it too much. Or too high of wattage. Let's go ahead and crank her up to, give her 80 watts. I was at 60. Put another 20 into it. Oh man, that is good. That's some good shit right there. I don't even need a shovel to dig it. Well guys, it's already 5 o'clock. I haven't done anything except for make juice for the month today. I got 4 bottles. I got 3 in the other room in the closet, chilling. And then this bottle here and a little bit left of strawberry shortcake here. So, or strawberry cheesecake, sorry. And barely anything left of my Rio Crisp that I picked up from the local vape shop. Which, I'd say that's about 20 mil, maybe 15 probably. But I run that specifically in my Joytech Ego grip too. So all in all, the juice turned out good this time. I tried a new method for blending, and the smell was a lot more intense. Flavor is a lot better. Yeah, no nicotine. So nicotine doesn't really preserve the coils. It's just sweetener used. A lot of people will say nicotine preserves coils. I believed in it for a while until I made that last batch of Zero Nic, and it was fantastic. And literally what this is I want to say it's max VG, which is about 80% vegetable glycerin, 20% propylene glycol, because you can't get flavors in vegetable glycerin. You got to have some propylene glycol in there. So anybody who says, oh, my juice is 100% VG, they're bullshitting you, because if they're using flavors, unless they're just taking VG out of the bottle and vaping straight VG, the moment you add flavors, propylene glycol. The moment you add nicotine, propylene glycol. So, right on, we got some juice for the month. Yay! I still need to go out, pick some shit up, like some liquor for tonight and tomorrow. And tomorrow I'm hoping it's going to be a nicer day, because today has been just fucking storming and lightning and thunder and bullshit. But I want to head over to the LC, maybe pick up some Mott's Clamatos for tonight, maybe a 6er of beer too, and thinking about just grabbing some pizzas for dinner and saying fuck cooking. That could be good. Alrighty people, it's late as fuck. It's 7:30 at night and I haven't done a whole lot of fuck all today. But that's okay, because I'm entitled to days off where I just sit around and fucking shoot the funk load and this thing. Look at her. Oh, did you just burp? Did you just burp? Are you a burpy kitty? But we're going to take a rip over to the LC, get some beverage for tonight, probably pick up some noms while we're at it, and then come back and give her. So let's pitter patter. And I think I'm going to edit on Sony Vegas tonight, because if I get really drunk, I don't want to have to try and learn a new video editing software while I'm wasted. Holy fuck. You guys hear that? That's the wind. Wow, can you ever tell winter's coming? You ever tell my window's fucking filthy too? Jesus. My squirt guns don't frickin' work. Well, they do, but not the one on the driver's side. Look into that, and never did. I'll have to research what causes that to happen, because basically what's happening is it's not spraying out, it's just kind of like falling out, so it don't work. Let's go get some pizza and liquor, according to my gas tank fuel. I can get fuel tomorrow. I gotta go out tomorrow anyway. You gotta do some running around, gotta go to the bank and things, and talk to people, and organize things. I want to see if I can get a better rate on some shite. What the fuck was that thing? Fucking dude's wearing a spotlight on his head. Thought it was a motorcycle doing wibble wobbles. But yeah. No, tomorrow I gotta go to the bank, and I want to see if I can somehow lower my mortgage payments, because I'm not making the money I used to make, and I'd to have a little bit more extra money coming in and going into savings rather than dumping it all into interest on the house. So I want to see if we can do something there. And while I'm there, I got a whole bunch of rolled quarters and shit that I want to drop off in my account, because fuck change. Should be good. Should be good. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do about the whole computer fiasco. I'm just really pissed off that AMD can't make a good gaming card, and Nvidia is not supported by Sony Vegas that well. So like, people are saying, oh fuck, you can use OpenCL with Nvidia. You can, but it's so unstable. Like when I had the R9 380 in that computer, everything ran perfectly fine. There was never a problem. It wasn't until I put the Nvidia card in that, holy shit, she just started taking months to friggin' render and just sucked. Sony Vegas really likes its OpenCL for graphical acceleration, And what's nice is it comes into play like when you start adding video effects onto it. Like I do a color correct, a brightness and contrast, and a sharpen filter to get around YouTube's bullshit, because YouTube likes to dither the fuck out of videos when they go up. So I add a little bit of sharpness to counteract their dithering, and it seems to work. It seems to keep the HD quality HD. All in all, it's just a pain in the cock, because the moment you start adding those effects in and your GPU is not supported, now you got friggin' nothing but problems, and it's going like a frame a second at rendering, and it could just be a real pain in the dick. I've been contemplating on trying out different editors instead, like maybe putting down the Vegas and trying out that one that Rex uses, Power Director, seeing how that would do, because I don't really do any fancy schmancy scenes, and if I do, well, I can always bust out like Sony Vegas to edit the scene, render it out, and then just plop it into the timeline of Power Director and be done with it. You know, use multiple rendering programs to get the job done. And I know Final Cut for Macintosh, the problem I'm going to have with that is the MacBook only has a 120 gig hard drive in it, and a 120 gigabyte hard drive is going to fill up really quick when I do video dumps. Like I think there's probably only like 50 gigs left after the OS and application installs. I don't even know what that hard drive has for storage, but probably not too much. So that's going to run into conflicts when I'm doing edits that are really big, because it copies the files over and then it transcodes them for Final Cut. And that process alone can take a long time depending on the rig that you're using. I'm just using a quad-core i7. I think it's a second generation i7 to boot. You know, a little 2.2 gigahertz quad-core. Same thing that's in my Dell laptop, except for the Dell laptop has a third generation, so it supports Intel Video Sync, or whatever it's called, the Intel Sync or NSync or whatever the hell it is. So then I found that Acer computer over at Staples. It's fucking expensive. It's like $800, but it's an i7 6700 with an R9 360, 8 gigs of RAM, 2 terabyte hard drive. And I was thinking, well, fuck, if I had the money, I could pick that up and use that strictly for editing, put it where my computer is now, and move the CyberPower back onto that gaming desk. Then I'd have a green screen behind me and the system would be just dedicated for gaming. But then I thought about it and was like, well, that's like fucking $1,000. If I made the money on YouTube to justify that, I definitely would consider it. You know, let the channel buy tools to get the job done easier, but I definitely don't, and I definitely won't, because since the shifts has changed, the videos have been getting boring, and I'm aware of that. I see the view count, I see the dislikes. Holy fuck, did somebody just call me honey boo boo? That was dicked. But yeah, I'm gonna hop into the LC here and grab some liquor, and I'll chime back in. But yeah, I understand the videos are getting boring and I don't do much in them, and it's the way she goes. It's the reason why I've been tossing around the idea again of quitting vlogging, which is also why I don't need a vlogging camera or a computer, a rendering computer, whatever. Anyway, I'll be back. Alrighty, alcohol is acquired. Let's go get some pizzas. Let's go the fuck home. Go for it, bud. Fuck. Managed to get some beer that I had when I was in Mexico. Some Modelo. Yeah, fuck, that was a good time. Surprised Yelsey's carrying that, but they still don't have any banana bread beer in. Just put in a request for it. I was like, yeah, you gotta get that banana bread beer back in. Was it really good? Fuck, does Pinocchio have a mahogany cock? Of course it's fucking good. Wouldn't ask for it if it tastes like roadkill and piss. Like Hobgoblin. God, that stuff is rank. It's like drinking two-stroke fucking gasoline. Not that I've ever drank two-stroke gasoline, but I'm saying if I did, that's probably what it would taste like. But let's go get some pizza. Some of the pizza there. The Carlos the pizza. Fucking Hawaiian there. Maybe a Canadian classic. I don't know. We'll see what they got and fucking grab it and go. And it's gonna be good. Alright. There's Caesars. So we'll stab this pile right here. Right beside this eep. Because we all know the J is silent. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. Fuck it, we'll get gas tomorrow. Still got a quarter of a tank, we're fine. Yesterday it was 27 degrees at this time. Today it's 9. Fucking weather's more up and down, more in real life than it is in the ARC server. And let me tell you, the ARC server, fucking weather is all over the place. Oh well, whatever. It is what it is. So, all I can smell now is fucking pizza. Just want to go home and dive right into it. Put my liquor in the fridge and fucking hammer down on some pie. Oh yeah, I got that growler at home of beer too. I could fuck with that while I'm eating my pizza. Nice. Getting drunk tonight, boys. Ah, fuck. Yeah, I'm thinking instead of investing money into the channel, especially money that I don't have, I'm better off to invest time into planning out my productions. Like obviously during the work week, all 4 days that I work, there's not much I can do, but I can figure out items to do on my days off. Like the video card thing, yeah, it might work, it might be cool, but I'm gonna run into other complications. Like right now I got everything set up perfectly, the network's running flawlessly. It's just more or less, I'd like to have a green screen behind me when I'm gaming so that I can mask out the background, and then it'd be less obstruction of the video, and I can just put my head in the bottom right or left hand corner, and it would just be like shoulders and a head, and the background of that would be the game, right? And it would look pretty neat. I do say so myself. So I was thinking of going that route, or yeah, I don't know. You know, and the problem with using the XPS 8300 as an editing rig is it needs a bigger hard drive. If Sony Vegas just wasn't that big of a piece of shit, it'd be okay. But because Sony Vegas is a huge piece of shit, we got problems. Now, I'm still waiting to try out Adobe Premiere. One of these days I will, and see how that works. And if I like that a lot better, then fuck, Sony might go the way of the dodo and Premiere all the way, because I heard Premiere loves NVENC and NVIDIA based cards. And the render times under NVIDIA versus under AMD, or versus under CPU on Premiere, destroys Sony Vegas under AMD. So maybe I just need to fucking look into some new software options and give that a go. Because yeah, like I don't need another computer. I got too many fucking computers now. Yeah, they're a little outdated and shit, but the XPS 8300 has its job. It's my file server. It's my backup backup TeamSpeak server. It runs a lot of the software that we need when the primaries fail. It can also host servers. It's got plenty of RAM to run a Minecraft server. I got plenty of bandwidth to run a Minecraft server. So it's like the ideal system as a backup server. And the fucker can game too. I just want my steering wheel on my gaming computer, which is the other reason why I was thinking about moving it to the back, because then I could bolt that son of a bitch to the desk and use the keyboard tray underneath to hold my keyboard and mouse. So when I'm playing like FPS, I can just keyboard and mouse, and when I'm playing driving games like Euro Truck or Assetto Corsa or whatever the fuck we're playing, I can just grab the wheel and go. Everything's hooked up, ready to rock. I don't know. I gotta do some pondering, thinking, figure shit out, but I want to keep it as cheap as possible because I don't want to invest any more money into the YouTube scene unless it's an absolute requirement, not a luxury. You know what I mean? Like, oh, my camera's blown up. Fuck, I need one of those to make videos. Gotta buy a new camera. Or, fuck, my computer caught fire and took the house with it. Great, now I gotta find a new house. You know, one of those. But other than that, like, I don't really want to spend money on anything YouTube related until I can fucking make better content and figure shit out. So winter's coming, and that's going to be a dead zone, because I never do dick all in the winter. So I'll figure something out. Figure something out with the YouTube shit. Luckily it's still fun, otherwise I probably would have quit, and that's the only thing keeping me from quitting is the fact that I have fun making videos, even though I get frustrated by the power of my computer. But it is what it is. Anyway, people, I'll talk to you when I get home. Peace. Just sitting here playing Ark, and there's one hell of a thunderstorm happening outside right now. Did you see that? Yeah. Haven't really had many thunderstorms this summer. It's fall now. We're having thunderstorms. It's kind of fucked. Anyway, guys, it's raining out like a son of a bitch. I just finished some more Ark, and I'm ready for bed. It's 2:30 in the morning, so figure we'll shut her down here and carry on tomorrow and see what we get into tomorrow. Hopefully the weather's nicer. But like I said, I got some running around to do, so that'll be then. Anyway, on that note, I'm shutting her down. Thanks for watching. Like, favorite, and comment as always. And until next time, guys, keep on vlogging.